So I'm going to do something on this channel that I'd never thought I'd have to do or want to do, and that is defend Mikel Arteta. Okay, if you don't know, I'll give you a quick catch-up. Liverpool played Arsenal yesterday. Arsenal won. Now, if you didn't know it was a Premier League game and you were just watching that game and the celebrations afterwards, you'd be forgiven for thinking that they'd maybe won the FA Cup or something. Massive celebrations, all that sort of stuff. And online, Mikel Arteta's... he's an interesting one, isn't he? Like, I find him quite dislikable, but then people would say similar things about him that they do about Klopp, but I guess because when he's your manager it's less irritating, although I still do find some of Klopp's antics a bit... I'd hate to be a fourth official for win a Jurgen Klopp game or a Mikel Arteta. That must be the worst job. Fourth official, Arsenal-Liverpool, must be the worst job in the world. But Arteta and the Arsenal players and fans were getting a lot of stick yesterday for celebrating a win. Now, I don't know, maybe I'm just old school like this, but I thought the whole point of a game of football, a match between two teams, is that they're both trying to win. Yeah, both trying to win. And then one of them wins, one team's sad. Oh, we lost. Sad. Okay, nobody complains about them being too sad. But one team wins, happy. Yay, celebrate. Now, they went like mad for it. They were loving the win. But then, look at the context. Before the last week of... all I've heard about this Arsenal-Liverpool game is that if Arsenal lose, they might be out of the title race, you know? They might be out of the title race. It might be too much for them. They're just not good enough. They're not as good on the level of Liverpool, Man City. That's all I've heard of in the last week. So when they get to this big game that's massive, bearing in mind Liverpool also knocked them out of the cup a couple of weeks ago, so there's extra spice to it. They get the win, proving therefore that they are in a title race, which is a big deal. They go mad for it. And rightly so. I think it's absolute bonkers that we complain about people celebrating a thing that is celebratory worthy ofness. English. I think it's absolutely... I get certain circumstances where you can criticise people celebrating for a good thing, i.e. your team's 7-0 down, you score a consolation goal in the 88th minute and you're doing like a Robbie Keane roly-poly finger guns thing, right? I get that. Right? No. Just shut up, run back to the centre circle with the ball and pretend you still might make a comeback. Okay, that's the rules. Like people... we all don't... nobody likes Anthony. No Man United fans or un-Man United fans. Nobody likes Anthony, right? But he scored the other day. It was against Newport. Okay, tiny little team in the cup. And people complained that he celebrated. I think he was doing like a drinking tea celebration or something. People complained that he celebrated scoring against Newport. He's had 6 months of getting all the shit thrown at him for being rubbish. And he scores his first goal of the season, I think. And then gets told off for celebrating. What is the world coming to? Let people celebrate when they win a thing. It might turn out that Arsenal don't win the league. Fine. But at least this means that in perception, and Arteta is in his mind, he's like, we're in this title race. It's a 3-horse race. Let's go for it. Which is a good thing and is worthy of celebration. I remember when Jurgen Klopp came in, and I can't remember who we were playing. When he first came in and we got a draw against not a very good side, and he grabbed all the players and was like, dragged them over to the Kop and was doing like, you know, saying thank you and stuff. People were going, what's he doing? They've only got a draw. It's like instilling this. I think it's bonkers. Oh, I almost said, just leave up Mikel Arteta alone. Make fun of him for the things that are worthy of criticism or making fun of. Okay? Not celebrating a win against one of his biggest rivals. That's ridiculous. Get over yourselves. Greetings and salutations, my friends. Sorry, that ran around a little bit. I only meant to just mention it at the start, and then, you know what I'm like, turned into a bit of a rant. But I think you get what I mean. He's a knob. We all know he's a knob. But that's fine. Makes the Premier League fun. Yes, he's got hair like a little Lego man. That's fine. Okay? It's fine. Okay, anyway, let's back to the... Hope you had a wonderful weekend. we've been inconsistent. And there's games here that this was a weird game because it was a pretty even game, but they just literally just scored with every shot they had. We beat Arsenal first. Then Union, draw. Renzo has been playing sensationally well. He's our main man. A loss that was an own goal that shouldn't have ever been a loss. We were dominant. A 1-0 win that should have been a 3-0 win. A 1-1 draw that should have been a 4-1 win for us. And a 2-0 win that probably should have been a 2-0 win. So, there's no alarm bells. I think at this level, with this level of player, it's very hard to build a team that's just dominant every week. Every team has weaknesses, but we're in the title race, and that's all we can really ask for. We do have some minor injuries. We've lost the Loney because they said he's not playing enough, and I was like, but he's not been really that good. And they're like, oh, but I'm having him back then, which is a little bit annoying. Leaves us a little bit weak, but Danilo can play as the attacking mid, so he's training that position. So in another 7 years' time, he should be able to play it. Today, as promised, we are playing not Almagro, that's not who I promised. We're playing Ferro, who are in the playoff hunt. As you can see, Renzo, 9 goals, playing very well. The assists are nicely spread around the team. My right back has got 4 assists, which is good. The left back, where's my main lefty? 1 goal, 2 assists. I was hoping for a little bit more. I'm still sort of toying with this. I'm going to put it on attack. Rosso's filling in today. We do need to do a little bit of business in the transfer. Danny DeVito's been fine. 6.91 so far. He's having a little rest at the moment because he's played a lot of games, but solid. The goalkeeper's been good. So the dodgy signings. We've had youth intake day, and there was youth, and they were intaken. A couple of not bad players. Did we get this one? Did we offer him contract? Yeah. A couple of nothing that's like amazing. He's got. Oh, we've already signed him now. That'll be why then. And this guy, like, there's some. What I've noticed is that the bigger teams, will pay a lot of money for our level. Pay a lot of money to get decent youngsters. So I've signed a bunch of them because I thought, I don't think any of them are really good. Maybe one's got a chance, but I don't think any of them are really good enough. But we might get 100 grand for 1 or 2 of them. And that will stop us going bankrupt for another week or so, which will be nice. Right, where are they? Bottom of the league, 9 points. So we'll lose this. I like, how in the Liverpool-Arsenal game, right, how occasionally players make mistakes, right? And if it was Montes, the absolute daisy cutter of the finest, nice. There was a mistake between, just a mix-up, of communication between Van Dijk and Alisson, 2 of the, even if you hate Liverpool, 2 of the greatest players in the world, right? And if it was one of them was a youngster, if that was a young centre-back, or if that was an inexperienced goalkeeper or something, there could be a screaming match, what are you doing, get rid of it, or one of them shouting at the other, because but they're both captains and leaders and been around forever, and they're 2 of the greatest players. They kind of just looked at each other and went, yep, shake hands, they just knew we messed up. There's no need to be name calling. We both know what we did. Let's move on. Liverpool were rubbish, though. It was quite depressing. It's telling when our goal was a handball own goal. Right. Doing all right. Didn't see much of the game. Let's give Jimenez some time. Actually, we're on top of this game, and they are rubbish. So I'm going to put Danilo in as the number 10, just so he gets a bit more used to it. He's orange in learning it. But this should be a comfortable win, although, stats-wise, not quite as dominant as we'd hoped. Let's not concede against bottom of the league, boys. Yeah, let's... I says that let's not concede against bottom of the league. Just a little bit inconsistent. How have we only got 36% possession? Last game we had like 65% possession. Okay, this is bad. This is officially bad. We're lucky to be drawing. You stay on attack. Sorry, didn't. Look, we got to beat the bottom of the league team. Come on. Come on, boys. Merlot whips it in. Merlot's had an okay season as this number 10. Couple of goals, 3 assists or something. He's fine. Apart from that corner was absolutely awful. It might lead to them getting a goal. Take the foul, boys. It's not his strongest position, most certainly. Oh my god. They're going to score, aren't they? Oh no. What goalkeeping is that? Got jelly ends. That should never go in. I was like, oh, go on, have a shot from there. This is fine. He said, does it come off? Does he save it with his shin? He goes shin first from a shot from outside the box. What is that? Brilliant. Just lost against the bottom of the league. Excellent stuff, lads. I told you, inconsistent. Oh, lads. That's awful. Didn't deserve anything out of it either. Prozankov played a 6.9 despite having hands made of jelly. Well, that was awful. I'm thrashing my arms. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Oh, that was awful. That was the nice little gimme before the Pharaoh game. Right, made a couple of little minor tweaks. We stopped running at defence because I think we're losing the ball too much. And I got my goalkeeper to, rather than roll it out, he's throwing it out, you know, mixing it up, going a little bit longer, move it forward a little bit quicker. Right, Danny DeVito's back in. Goalkeeper had a good game, apart from the thing where his arms don't work. But good. Right. Nobody's back from injury. Dove is bad. Dove could play a little bit more. Montez is playing well, though. No, we're good. We're good. It's against Pharaoh. We smash him. The guy I sold to him for like 300k, the youngster, Canfora, has barely touched a football. I think he's had 1 sub appearance. So, bargain. How do these teams get the sort of money that they can spend that sort of money on a random player that doesn't even that might in the future get a game? I'm pretty sure, like, we're not the only team just pissing away money. I need to look at the averages, attendances. Have we just got no fans? One, lovely. Again, keep them on their toes. Good start, lads. Nice, getting to them. Renzo on the turn. Oh, I think his own man got in his way a bit. Come on, we got to beat we got to bite these guys. Okay, this is going to be a long highlight. Get the ball back, get the ball back, get the ball back. Oh, that's a mistake. On his own. Oh, Renzo! I didn't think he'd made the right decision, sort of going out quite more wide than he needed to there. I feel like he didn't quite need to make it that difficult for himself. Rigo tries to play it back to the goalkeeper. There's not enough on it. So, yeah, it's not too bad. Well done, Renzo. It's nice when you get a player like Renzo, who, this is his 3rd season with us. First season, he was all right. Second season, all right, he's a good player. And now he's just the main man. Right, got to beat these boys. Oh, Another dangerous pass back to the he's like, the goalkeeper's like, no, stop it. I do not trust you to pass back. Decent move. Decent move. Slaps it wide, though. Right. This will put Ferro down in 9th. I did get offered a new 3-year contract, and I turned it down. Not because necessarily I'm desperate need to leave, or we're definitely leaving. I'm actually really enjoying it here, but I don't want to sign it early. I'll let the decision come the end of the season. Like, if a team from the... Even right at the bottom, one team above relegation in the division above, just so we don't have to do this stupid playoffs again. Although at no point have we really looked like we were going to win the playoffs. Oh my God, just hold, you got to hold that, surely. Pazankov, you've got to just catch just both hands. See, if you sort of make a cupping, imagine you're grabbing 2 large breasts like that, and then the ball, naturally, the curvature of your hands will stop there. Okay, I think we played pretty well though, other than that silly save. Okay, Valenzuela's playing, Montez is playing well, Pazenkov's playing well apparently. He must do all the simple things really well. Because when it comes to saves and stuff, I've not been that impressed. Right, it's a pretty even game. Come on, we've got to beat them. I don't know why. I still don't know why I hate them so much. Just because they were, guess, the rivals the first season. Now, if they offered me the job and they had a load of money and no debt and fans, then, you know, I could make an argument for the move. No. Oh, it's gone the wrong way, I think, as well. Oh, it's a good goal, to be fair. Is it take a deflection or just Pazankov just getting out of the way of it, is he? Is he unsighted? No. No, he just thinks it's going top left and it was bottom right. It's a fair goal though. Your suggestion is why is your suggestion Jimenez? Can he secretly play right back? I guess. Are the guys out injured at the moment? Who would like to be an attack? Actually, no, but he's left-footed as well. It's like Merlot. Jimenez. Swap you two over. Jove can come on, shore up that central midfield. Our other Kevin is out injured. I'm missing a couple of important players. I like this league's layout. The amount of games that are played in this league, apart from the playoffs, are ridiculous every like 2 days. The amount of games in a season is just nice. The regularity of games is just nice. Oh my God. Our ability to defend set pieces, not nice. That's horrendous. That is horrendous. That is illegal. Oh my God, that's the worst thing I've ever seen. How, at no point did one of the defenders go, maybe one of us, see that guy there, or inside the box, in the middle, inside the box, maybe one of us should go over there and do a defence. That is horrific. How would I even stop that in the set piece grid? I don't know. Oh dear. At least he makes a dive for it. That's horrendous. I need to look at that in the set piece grid because that's. I'm not sure there's an option just to not be shit in the set piece creator. That's That's all it would require. See the guy in the space, all the space. Well, this episode's gone badly wrong, hasn't it? Right. Okay. Is he our best? Renzo probably. Yeah, Renzo's a better target man. Okay, lads. Do we just take him off? Actually, we got Lorenzetti, who's a very good target man as well. But he is the only one scoring goals. That's the slight issue. No. 2 silly goals. That's ridiculous, though. What's my set piece coach doing? Why am I paying him 300 quid a week? What for? Surely that's part of his remit. Maybe even he's like, I don't feel like I need to tell the players to do. I feel like they should, as instinctually, know the guy inside the box in the middle is in a dangerous spot and one of us should stop him. Were they all like, actually, no, I was told to zonally mark this area, so not going to touch it. Oh, what a stupid goal. That's more annoying than anything else. It's more annoying than own goals, red cards, stupid jelly hands. That's just the most annoying thing. Right, well, that's gone shit, hasn't it? Right. I still don't think there's a need to panic. Although we are now in 8th. This league is so ridiculously. Oh, we wanted to check average attendances. I just want to know if everybody is struggling for his money as much as we are. Like, did anybody spend? So they're spending 3 teams over $500,000. Salary-wise, we're 10th. There's another Union, recent Ferro are up there. We're not miles off. I want average attendance, please. Okay, 5,000 comparative. Okay, 20,000. This is where the issue lies with income. This is why we're having to sell £1.5 million worth of players every season to stay afloat. Even the sort of much smaller teams. Okay. Capacity-wise. And we've got a big stadium. It's like, oh, we got the Sheffield Wednesday problem. It's like an anchor. That is that big stadium that probably cost us a fortune to run. Why do we have 35,000? And the rent is 10%. So even though we only get 5,000 average people, another 10% of that goes. Yeah. That's the underlying. If there was ever a takeover, they need to build us a new stadium of about 15,000, I think would be perfect to grow into. Who's dead? Hugo, brilliant. Oh, who's dead? Bruised ankle. He's not dead. Right, there we go, my friends. But look, 1 win, we're 2nd. Okay? Not going to panic. That was a silly game with silly things. I'm going to go delve into the set piece creator. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.